Hello, I am Yed4455 and welcome back to another episode of Zoo Tycoon. Alright, so last episode we completed the Bridging the Gap episode, so we're going to move right along here to the Great Savannah. So this one is in East Africa. It is a savanna biome. Makes sense. Medium map size, normal difficulty, but we start with a little bit more money than last episode of $30,000, which is awesome. So this one says use sky trams and elevated paths to showcase savanna wildlife, build a successful zoo without disrupting a protected conservation area. Cool. So yeah, we just got to use paths and whatever these the sky trams. Cool. Let's get started. And I do not remember this mission at all, so we'll see what happens. Cool. Alright, let's see what we got here. Decades of poaching have greatly reduced wildlife populations in the local savanna, which is a real problem today. To help stop the problem, the authorities have designated a large section of savanna as protective conservation. Interesting. Your job is to build a successful zoo and wildlife park around the protective area. The conservation area itself is off limits to most forms of development. You may, however, build elevated paths and sky trams over the conservation area. You may also place animals inside the conservation area. Adopting savanna animals and placing them on exhibit in the conservation area helps rebuild the local animal populations while teaching the public about savanna ecosystem at the same time. That's pretty cool. This one looks like it's going to be an awesome mission. I can't wait. The local authorities want the new zoo and wildlife park you're creating to be a state-of-the-art facility. They want you to build a working skytram system in your zoo with at least 2 stations. In return, they will give you a $8,000 grant. And I have to get the zoo fame to 2 stars first. Cool. So let's take a quick look at what we're working with. So this is the conservation area in here, and it is rather large. You can see there's waterways, there's a little bit of wetlands, there's a scrub brush in the middle with some gemstock. There's some gazelles. Cool. So yeah, and then I could basically use the entire area around that, but it's the conservation area over it is the problem. So, right. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at our list here. We have some flamingos. We have quite a few Thompson gazelles. 3, in fact. We have 1 gemstock and 1 reticulated giraffe. Cool. So I think I am going to add 1 more female Thompson gazelle if we have it. We do. Boom. And I can put African buffalo. Boom and boom. Cool. I mean, there's flamingos, so I'm assuming they can be used as well. So we'll throw a couple branch dishes probably on either side in these wetland areas. Like that. I think they'll have plenty of water, so I'm not too worried there. However, trees. The trees will be fine. Trees look fine, actually. I don't... Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the trees anyway. It is a conservation area, so as you can see, there's not even a sell option. Let's go ahead and get this started. And then in the meantime... I think we're going to have to expand out the zoo a bit. Yeah, because I'm going to need like a little guest service area. So we'll just square that off. And then I think we'll make it a little bigger, potentially like this. And then like right around here is where I'm going to put all the food stuff. So let's go ahead and... So I think we'll use this desert themed stuff, honestly. I think that looks pretty cool. I think it looks cool. What do you guys think? And so we'll put a hot dog stand in. We'll put a soda stand over here. And then we'll add in some picnic tables so that they have places to eat. How exactly do I want to set this up? Possibly there. Something like that. And then maybe I extend this down one more. Just to square it off. And then we need some trash cans. Maybe there. Uh-oh. See, the game is having some issues. It's not so much the game, it's my computer sucks. It's really what's going on here. And then I think we'll throw in a globe, possibly right in the middle. Something like that. I don't like how that edge looks, so we'll go ahead and round that out too. There we are. And I think we'll throw in a bench. This is a bench, right? Yeah, it's quite an expensive bench. But we'll do something like that. Okay, do I have any zookeepers? I do not, so I have to hire some employees. A zookeeper to keep track of it, and a maintenance worker to keep all that clean. Cool. Goals. Create a working tram system with at least 2 stations. Okay. So yeah, that is going to be the first problem I run into. The second problem, of course, is I have to kind of make a viewing area for these people. So I think we'll do something like this. Are you guys viewing animals? You are. Awesome. So you can view them from there. So that's a good sign. And then we'll throw in a donation box. Something like there. So the question is, when do you guys go in there? The biome's fine. Yeah, no, you guys are fine. So yeah, I could definitely add in a lot of stuff. Your biome, your environment need is a little pressing. But that's what you get for grazing in the non-wetlandy area. Which I do wish, like, I could, add a little more wetland. Let's see if I can. Nope, I cannot. I cannot change anything about it. I was hoping maybe we could do something like that, but nope, it is not to be. Right. Okay. Animals. So we got these. We got enough gazelles, so I'm not worried about those. We can add camels. I think that would be fine. Just trying to think of what we can add here. That would be interesting. Now, can I put any enrichment items? That would be the question. If I, of course, had any. The answer to that is probably no at the moment. So we just got to start getting all of these things up. We got to get to the 2 stars. And we got to have these tram stations. So that's the goal. That's what we got to get to. So I think the first thing we're going to do is I think we're going to add in a camel exhibit. Possibly right over here. Just kind of turn this into... add in a little desert exhibit that I could potentially expand out. So we'll go ahead and make this desert. There we are. Add in a water. Add in some grass. Go ahead and add in a itching post as well. And a tree or 2. Something like that. Fence. One of each gender. And they do need more space. Okay. I'm going to have to take care of that. Which won't be too big of a deal. Yep, you guys definitely need more space. So, Easiest way to do that, just expand it out this way. Something like that. Make this desert. Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh. That did not take care of this. Oh, there it is. Now their space is okay. I was worried there for a minute. I'm like, uh-oh, their space is not taken care of. But it is. All right, we'll add in some grass. Maybe one more tree in the corner there. Yeah, I like that. That works for me. We'll go ahead and add in another donation box. And maybe a bench on this side. Or two. Cool, I like it. I like it. All right, entertaining animals is starting to go up. Yep, we're starting to go up here. Salt lick or scratching post? Neither. Neither is the answer to that. Yeah, I already know it's taken care of. The space is taken care of. All right, more animals. Let's see what we can get. All right, we got the camels. We already have you. We already have you. We're not using you. It's really like not as much animals in this opening stage than I'd like. Really isn't that many. But I think I got the guest off to a good start. And we'll go ahead and use a little desert cart over on this side so that they can have a snack option. What is this? That's the soda and hot dogs. Yep, that's all they get at the moment. I did use the desert trash cans. Yeah. What else can I add? I could put a fountain in here. Oh, the desert fountain. Ooh, and that would fit in there perfect. Ooh, I love when things work out like that. Just love it. And then I think just to kind of complete, we'll put a little bench on this side. Oh yeah, doesn't that look good? I do love these theming things. Oh, how you doing, Kid Gilgamesh? Yes, there is a goal in this one. We actually have to create a working Skytram system with at least 2 stations. That is the goal for this mission, and I'm actually doing the missions for the campaign. So like, you know how like Zoo Tycoon has all those campaigns, like I'm doing the mission, the Great Savannah, which is why we have this huge conservation area in the middle. So yeah, so we just got to get everybody going here. I do have a lot of money though, so that would be okay if I could get some more animals. I could put like a common peafowl in there somewhere. See, and I'm also starting to think like I might need to just keep a zookeeper. Possibly you, that is just dedicated to this exhibit. Non-obvious tips. Well, the tip I always like to use to try to get the zoo rating and the animal thing is kind of like what this mission already did. I like to create a huge savannah exhibit. Sort of like this one that this game kind of gives me already, and just fill it with a ton of animals. And that seems to get your star ratings up really quickly. As you can see, like, number of animals, number of species is already pretty high. And as soon as I get the guest happiness and the animal happiness up, it's definitely going to increase our star ratings. But before I can even set up the Tran mission, I do have to get the zoo up to 2 stars. So I do have to think animal expansion here. And it might have to be with, like, the common peafowls or something like that. All right, I already got the camels. Yeah, because my animal options are fairly limited at the moment. So where would I want to put those? I do need to expand out this way. I mean, I have all this space. I might as well use it. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly even, but it'll be fine. And the peafowls do not need a lot of area. So, like, this little zone here would probably be perfect for them. And I could put in the low desert. The theming would be weird if I did that. But let's just go ahead and use the chain link fence. It'll be fine. We'll use part of the conservation area's fence for this. I don't think that quite got... Did it? Nope. Something like that. Delete all these rocks. And then we'll put the peafowls in. Just like that. We'll throw in a gate on either side, I think. And why not some berries? Why not? There we are. And then these trees are definitely not part of their zone, so we're going to hold off on giving them any type of trees. I mean, their exhibit will be a bit boring, but that's not the point of these guys. These guys are there to get the zoo star rating up, which I'm already at 1 star. So I think I might get... Oh, there we go. Spurred African tortoise. I could just add these into the desert exhibit. Like this. And just make sure they have their food, which they kind of already do. I'm just going to add in a couple more food and water dishes because these things are kind of slow. Something like that. Alright. And then where did my camels run off to? There they are. You could get the scratching post, and I will go ahead and unlock the salt lick for the animals in here. Yeah, there's a... Yeah, Gilgamesh is a zoo that I go to around here. It's a Brookfield Zoo in Chicago. And it is pretty sweet. Like, I do enjoy going there. I was actually going to go there yesterday, but I just decided to stay home and make more videos. Funny how that works. Maybe next weekend. I mean, they're like on the weekends, they're doing like this Christmas zoo lighting thing, which I think would be awesome. Or it is awesome, you know, because you get to see the animals, you get to see some zoo lights. Kind of has it all. All right. So I'm at 1 star already. Guest happiness is going up. Animal happiness is going up. Educational habitats is starting to rise very quickly, which is always good because that's what helps you with your educational donations, which those are generally better. All right. I don't like seeing that things are really thirsty. So I think you guys might have to force my hand and put in some water dishes in here. Just a few, though. Like, I'm trying to keep this as natural as possible. So we'll go ahead and do something like that. And I don't think I want any of these animals, so we'll go ahead and give them a quick refresh. And I think I said I only had 1 gem stock in there to begin with. And I think I want a breeding pair. Yeah, so I have a male, so I need a female gem stock, which I think I'm getting right now. So go ahead and plop one of those guys in there. Perfect. Oh, and I do love these turtles, but their exhibits cost so much. Oh yeah, it sounds like you'd get a nice little workout. See, like my zoo is nice and flat. The hardest thing I would have to deal with there are like stairs, which no one ever likes stairs. I could have put a moose in. Like I want to put these sea turtles in so much, but just the marine exhibits cost so much money to put in and build. Oh, and I do need to put a donation box on this side, don't I? Let's grab our desert donation box right there. Put that in. And I think I'll throw in a second one there, because why not? Do I have any more guest enhancement stuff? Let's see. I already have the soda drink stand. I could put water. I think a burger stand would do nicely. And why not? Why not a water stand? There we are. All right, so now we are out of money. We've reached the part in the game where I have spent all the money getting everything ready, so I just have to hope that I have enough stuff and that people like to spend money. So that also means I should probably throw in a gift cart, which I got one right here. So yeah, I do need gift carts. Gift carts are important. It makes people spend more money. Not really. The difference I was saying is just kind of like a cosmetic thing. These I unlocked doing one of the missions, so and they look cool. Like that's really it. It's more like an aesthetic thing. You know, they just look kind of awesome, especially like this part. Like I really like this fountain, like how this fountain turned out with these benches. Like it just looks cool. And that's really it. You know, then I have this desert themed bathroom. But other than that, they don't really affect anything. At least not that I know of. I could be wrong. Oh, and look at this. Educational habitats are through the roof. And that's why when I do these, I try to make sure that like all the trees and every single piece in the exhibit is from their area. So like, for example, the common peafowls, they're from Asia, right? So the trees I have, this one's from Australia and this one is from like the United States. So it's not the right area, so the educational exhibits, to me, would not work. I could throw some rocks. Rocks are rocks. They don't affect too much. Alright, so you, I think, you like heat lamps. Alright, so I'm at 1.5 stars. I'm almost there. I almost got the 2 stars. Because then I think I'm going to put the tram station here. I'm going to have it go across, and I'm going to throw it here. And I think on this side, I'm just going to have like a bathroom or something. Maybe a discovery kiosk. Something like that. Not much. Just to complete the objective, which is working tram system with 2 stations. That's really... I don't know if that's all I need for this one. You're going to run to use the bathroom. Yeah, I just got to double check the guest happiness here and there. Like, you're in line for the bathroom. And that's why I really do not like these small restrooms, because they only can service one person at a time. But at 2 stars, you get the family restroom, which services a lot more. I could always try to unlock this discovery kiosk now. It's only $200. Let's go ahead and at least unlock it. It costs a lot of money to put in. And I do want to put in some recycle bins here and there. There we are. Give people some recycling options. What are you complaining about? You seem to be mad for like no reason. Everything is low. I mean, is it because I don't have a shark for you? Is that like you're not complaining about anything? You're just like angry. People, they're so fickle and hard to see. And this is what I like to see: a lot of happiness. Happiness is good. That means they're going to spend more money. And, I mean, I just put this donation box in, and look how much money it's already given me. How about this? How's this one doing? It's doing pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, so, like, in the tool, so if I go to this animal, and there's this biomodification, you could kind of adjust here. So, like, this one is just forest floor and dirt, shallow water, and then you could go deep water. Yep. And then, you know, you have your tree options, but then you also have your zookeeper recommendations on this side. So yeah, there's lots of options to use and to do stuff with. I think I already have all these animals, so we'll go ahead and refresh. I don't really know what else I would... Oh, zebra. I could add zebra to that middle. And I could add these horned onyx to the desert exhibit. Oh, I think I see what you're talking about. Like you kind of like circle of water and then like put dirt around it and then kind of go out from there. Yeah. I mean, that's one way to do it. See, like normally what I would do is I'll put like these little watering holes just so I don't have to put water dishes. But I mean, this area is so big. Do I have 2 giraffes? That's the other question. Let me go to my list. Or did they just give me 1? No, I have 2 giraffes. Cool. So yeah, they have a breeding pair. Cool. Yep. Nope. Everything's looking out. Everyone at least has 2 breeding. Yeah, I mean, like that's what I love about this game. Like 2 people are definitely not going to play this game the same way. Like some people will set up something for like practicality. Like to me, like this is very practical, and I like how the desert themed stuff works. So it kind of has like the practicality. And of course, I need more bathrooms. Well, you guys will get more bathrooms at 2 stars. How's that sound? But yeah, I mean, you could really be creative in this game and set it up any way you like. What are you doing? Sleeping, okay. And the greater flamingo has laid an egg, so that's cool. So we're going to get some babies soon. And that's always a good sign. Once your animals like start mating, you know your animal happiness is on the right track. Oh, and look at and this is what I'm talking. Like, look at my educational habitats. They are 100% full. Like, there's nothing better I can do with these educational habitats. So like getting that up means that your educational rates are going to go through the roof, or your educational donations are going to go through the roof. And that's what I do enjoy about it. All right, so I got enough money that I think that would be enough to put the tram systems in. So I don't think I'm going to put any more animals. It's just trying to get that happiness up. And yes, you see how like they have these little smiley faces with this little graduation hat on. That means that they think the exhibit is very educational, and then they're more likely to give you an educational donation because of that, because they actually learned something, like they saw their animals in their natural habitat. That is always important. And I wish I could do something for you guys, but I just can't. The zoo is not famous enough yet to get your little house for your privacy, so you guys are just gonna have to deal with it at the moment. Your guys' privacy should be pretty good because you guys have all these trees that you can use. Got some papyrus bushes. That's so cool. I do like how they set this up. I like how big it is, that I could just keep adding animals in here like infinitely, and I'll never have a space option or a space problem. All right, just need to get this up to 2 stars. It's almost there. Like, I'm sure I'll get it if I add another animal. And you're critically you're 2,000 bucks though. So like that's the problem I'm running into. Do I just plop these animals in and get that star right away, or do I wait? All right, I think we'll just throw it in. Yeah, I know you need more space because I overloaded you. It's fine. Because I'm just going to expand this out to here. It's fine. Yeah, see, I mean that's the problem. It's like now I have no money, so if I do get the 2 stars right now, I don't think I'll have enough money to build the trams. Which that's never good. And so I think I'm going to get some money back. Chopping those down. All right, I think you guys have enough space now. Yes, you do. Perfect. All right, cool. So that should get my number of species up a little bit. I guess. Okay, fine, I'll build a second bathroom for you guys. I think that's probably what's doing it. Is I don't have another bathroom, so we'll plop one in there. Just so you guys get another bathroom to use, because yeah, bathroom seems to be the problem. And this is why I wish those family bathrooms were given to you earlier in the game, because having to wait for 2 stars means you got to put more of these and increase your spend your monthly expenses quite a bit. Alright, I just took care of that. I gave them a second one. The throughput should be double what it was. They'll be fine. They will be fine. And once that guest happiness starts going up and animal happiness, I think it'll get there. Speaking of which, I do think I need to put a salt lick in here for your guys' thing. I'll put a couple in. Just so you guys get some entertainment and can do stuff in there. If you ever played the game Roller Coaster Tycoon, you could actually charge people to use the bathrooms. That game is so hilarious. And I'm even thinking like maybe after these campaigns I might do like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and start doing those missions. Because I mean they are fun. Yeah, what do you... Yep, bathroom. Alright, why are you not getting water? What's going on here? Are you out of water? No. I just don't know what you're doing. Alright, I think I'd probably need to add in a few more water dishes here and there. Just to expand it out a little bit. Yep, charging for the bathrooms. I don't think I ever did that because, like, man, like if I was at like a theme park or a zoo or something and I had to like pay to use the bathroom, like I would be greatly upset by that. I mean, like going to like a theme park anyway is so expensive. Like the one by me, I think they charge like $30 just to park your car. And that's not even counting like the over expensive ticket to even get into the place. All right. All right, I need the second star. Like once I get 2 stars and I'm able to put this good bathroom down, this will take care of all of this issue here with the people and they're complaining about bathrooms. Oh man, and I'm only down to $500. Oh, Dinosaur Park. I might check that out. I think I'm gonna write the name of that down because yeah, I always take game recommendations. The problem being, of course, is can my computer run it? My computer is nearing 10 years old, and I got the computer for more of a music recording than I did for video games, so the graphics card is god awful. But yes, I will definitely check out that game. Because I do like park games like this. And I wish my computer could run like City Skylines and stuff like that, because I think I would greatly enjoy that game. Alright, the bathrooms I think are starting to come up. Animal happiness is starting to rise. Guest happiness has dropped because of the bathroom issue. But I think we're starting to take care of that a bit. Or at least the people that are angry are starting to leave the zoo, which I think is fine. Oh, there's nothing wrong with games being cute. Nothing wrong with it at all. Alright, now what's your problem? Alright, I think I'll move it away from that just a bit. You have privacy needs issues, which you just got to get to some shade. Yeah, and most computers have a graphics card. It's just like I said, like when I did mine, graphics was not an issue because, like I said, I was making it for music recording, where I needed a lot more memory than I did. Oh, that conservation area goes out this way too. But yeah, I needed a lot more RAM than I needed graphics cards, so I spent more money on that. And the Gemstock 2 is pregnant, so that's good. Alright, but actually I think I went over time because I got so involved in this game, but I think I'm going to call that there for this episode. So yeah, if you liked what you watched, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also give the video a like if you're watching it over on YouTube. And always don't forget to check out my Twitter and Facebook account. And of course, check out my Patreon page and support all my crazy projects going on over there. So yes, I am Yed4455. Thank you for watching.